Hello, my name is Adonis, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing what they secretly want to tell you spread for all of my Pisces out there. So, let's get after it. All right, here we go. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. What do they secretly want to tell my Pisces? What do they secretly want to tell all of my Pisces? One more shuffle. What do they secretly want to tell all of my Pisces? Feels good. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the first thing they want to tell you is they know they have a lot of choices out here. They know they have a great deal of choices, but they're choosing you. They want to be with you. They look at the situation and they say, you know what, with the Page of Wands energy here, this is a new exploratory energy here. This is something new for them. This is a new exploratory energy. They're kind of looking at this thing from a number of different ways. They're trying to figure out, basically this is something new, something bold for them, and they really want to think out the box with this, because I feel like this is an experience that they've never had before. So this is truly like a love at first sight type of situation, and this individual is willing to try a number of different ways to try to really stick the landing with this situation here. Okay. Usually you got the Page of Swords energy. So that usually means like an immaturity or like a naivete. And I'm more or less leaning towards a naivete with this. They're naive to really how this situation works here. I'm really getting a sense here that this person also kind of feels as though like for lack of a better word, that you're kind of like out of their league, really, and that's why they're really just kind of throwing everything but the kitchen sink at this thing, and it's just like a love at first sight. This is like something new, something that they've never experienced before. Okay, just being in your presence makes them happy. The Sun card here, just merely being in your presence makes them happy. All right, there is a tremendous amount of sexual connection that you feel with this individual. So this is not just, this is what I call a full throated experience here. We got a body, like a body, mind, and soul situation here. They just, they're your aura, just in your presence. They love being around you. Just merely being in your presence makes them happy. And there's a lot of sexual attraction they have to you as well. Okay. Now, with all that being said, they're trying to get themselves to a sense of moderation, where there's like an equal give and take here. Although, I'm really getting a sense here that even if it wasn't an even give and take, even if it was like them giving it all, and you just doing taking, they would even be okay with that, because that's how much they want to be with you. I'm really getting a sense of that here with this. We finally here we got the Page of Pentacles representing communication. Page of Pentacles is all about communication, and this person is trying their damnedest to articulate, to come off a certain type of way with their mannerisms, their body language, that they're really trying to put the best foot forward to come off a certain type of way. And they're really trying to figure out the best way to articulate that perspective. Okay. So wow, the feelings and emotions coming off of this. This is like what's the best way I could, I'm thinking, well, I haven't felt this in ages, pretty much. A feeling of like jubilation. That's what I want to say. Yeah. So let's see. With that being said, let's see what potential blockages you guys could be dealing with here to prevent you guys from kind of being. So let's see what potential blockages you could be looking at here. What potential blockages you guys could be looking at. Okay, here we go. sense. That makes sense. Okay. There we go. So, first up, Page of Swords, naivete, potential blockage. You know, like I said, this is something new. Something they've never experienced before, and so therefore, um, you know, there's this naive sense of this is how this thing is going to turn out. It's like a fairy tale, a type of love that they have in their mind. Okay, that type of thinking is devoid of any real reality, and that could be problematic. Um, Also, here we have the King of Swords. So, King of Swords makes very wise decisions, on the fly here. Um, the reason, and these are blockages. So, the reason why this is important is because they're so taken by you. The ability to make wise decisions and being able to pivot, um, to pivot and make good wise decisions when it comes in terms of love. They don't have the ability to do that. I mean, they're kind of like on, like I said, they're going to look at things from different angles and different perspectives to put their best possible foot forward. But it's less of a strategy and more like an emotional reach, you know. And so there's nothing really coherent about it, Um, and so that could, that could be problematic in and of itself. Um, although, like I said here, this is just truly a love at first sight situation. We have the King of Pentacles here. Again, these are all, this is, again, and it all harks back to the same thing. This love, if you will, it's not really grounded in reality. It's not really grounded. It's not really a very grounded love. It's a fairy tale love. It's a first love, a love at first sight type of thing. It's an unrealistic love, but um, hell, we all been there. We all been there, and there's no other feeling like it in the world. First love, you feel like you can fly, and that's what we're dealing with right here. Um, we have the Hierophant card. This is a situation where a person's taking a long-term committed relationship, uh, possible marriage at some point. And as I said before, very sexually, again. So again, these are blockages. So the long-term committed relationship, again, that's what they're thinking, but that's not what you're thinking. Also, as far as the sexual relationship goes with the Ace of Wands here, again, they're very sexually attracted to you. Um, if whether that's reciprocal or not, you know, that therein lies the rub. But they're extraordinarily sexually attracted to you. Also, we got Ace of Cups, love for the sheer sake of love. So this person is in love with you for the sheer sake of being in love. As a matter of fact, I will go as far as to say with this particular situation, because this is what I'm feeling here. But with this person um, enjoys being in love with you for the sheer sake of love. This person is deeply in love with you on a cellular level, and they just enjoy being in love with you for the sheer sake of being in love. Now that's what you call naivete right there. you know, um, it is a pure love. And finally, here we have the King of Wands, and the King of Wands represents a situation in which, again, these are all blockers. The King of Wands, again, the King of Wands is a born visionary, looking towards the future, if you will. Thinking about where things are going to be tomorrow, next week, 2 years from now. This situation is just it's such a pure, unrealistic love that they feel for you. Is that they're not even thinking about what's going to happen in the next couple of hours. When they're with you, everything just kind of goes away. And it's just you and it's them. And there's this, there's this thing that they have in their mind, how things are going to progress and going to work out. So they can't even think about the future. They're only thinking about the here and the now. Now, with that being said, I mean, hell, there's some positives to this as well. Just pure elatement. It's a pure love, untainted. But of course, without me being saying it, there's a lot of pitfalls to this as well. When reality catches up to the fantasies, when problems start. But with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? Okay. Okay, here we go. So Spirit's saying, hey, listen, keep things in motion, keep moving things forward. Okay? Just keep moving forward. Even though this is kind of crazy, whatever, just keep moving forward. Keep doing what you need to do to better yourself. In addition here, we have surface. Now, this means something a little bit different in this context. The surface here is that, there's this facade, illusion, not facade, but illusion in their mind of how things are. Once that facade wears away, that's where they really see you for who you are, which is a human being. That's when things will kind of start getting a little bit wonky, and so that's what you need to be careful about. But the Spirit wants to let you know right now they're seeing this, they're seeing this mask. Now, this is a mask that you didn't put on yourself. This is a mask that they put on you, and so that's what's going on here. There's this, this unrealistic perception here. And finally, here, Spirit saying, pay attention to the patterns because there could be something good here. If they can deal with the reality of the situation, there could definitely be something possibly unique here, unique in a good way. So with that being said, I want to shut this thing down now. This is a general love reading, may not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you and you want to know a little bit more about this particular situation, I'll leave the link below so you get some personal reading. If you guys haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe. My name is Adonis. I love you guys, and I will absolutely, positively see you next time. So enjoy the rest of your day or night, wherever you are in the world. Bye-bye.